Group F, match day 3. This is how the group went. Morocco in top spot with 7 points. DRC in second place with 3 points. And then Zambia finished in third place with 2 points. And then Tanzania in fourth place with 2 points. Tanzania and DRC gave us another 0-0 draw, the third of the group stage, the third of the day. That same day had Group E and Group F games. So that was the first day we had 0-0 draws. So we had 3 back-to-back 0-0 draws. I think Tanzania did well to just hold on. DRC, the biggest issue for me is that they create chances, they just don't finish them. And they need to be more clinical when they get to the round of 16 when they're playing Egypt. So they need to just be a bit more clinical in the round of 16. Zambia taking on Morocco. Zambia really were under the cosh in the first half. Really, really under pressure. They have a young core. I think the key players, obviously not everyone, but some players, I think Lamek Banda, Frankie Musonda, Mulenga, the goalkeeper, and Patson Daka, and obviously my main man, Chaiwa Miguel, are 25 and under. So that's a good place to start from. The rest are not that old. I'm not saying they're in their late 30s. I think apart from Emmanuel Banda, if I'm not wrong, I think so. And Stopila, I think, is 32. But they have a young core. They have a good team. First half, they were just overrun by Morocco. Morocco just showed why they were. They are the team ranked first in Africa and how they got to the semifinals of the World Cup. But in the second half, first of all, they were quite lucky not to be 3-4-0 down. But in the second half, they really, really came into their own. Again, Miguel Chaiwa, 19-year-old in midfield, just bossing that midfield. Like, he just really, really... I think this was his coming out party, like... just showing that he belongs. Still a long way to go, still a lot to learn, but I was really quite impressed by Miguel Chaiwa in midfield. Lamek Banda as well, off the wing, just hard worker, just a hard worker. Patson Daka was Patson Daka. There were moments where he was quite shaky, like towards the beginning of the second half, but then he realized, like with this Morocco team, it just needs to be one touch. And once he realized that, he started playing that a bit more, and that created more chances because he's the point man, and once the ball is given to him, it needs to stick for them to allow more players to get forward. So instead of doing the fast touch passing and just running into spaces and being smart about it, I believe Zambia were way more... They put more of an imprint on the game, and it's just unlucky that they didn't manage to actually equalize this game. But yeah, that is how Group F ended. Morocco top, DRC and Zambia second and third, Tanzania in last place, and the top 2 qualified for the round of 16. And that is a wrap for match day 3. Now we move on to the round of 16.